Isang pinagpalang araw sa inyong lahat. Tayo po'y magninilay sa salita ng Diyos, ang pinagmumulan ng awa ng ating buhay, ang salitawa. Dumako na po tayo sa 18 linggo ng karaniwang panahon. Mga kapatid, huwag po nating kakalimutang magdasal at magsimba. Isa po sa concern nating mga tao ay yung bang mas pinapahalagahan natin o dumedepende tayo sa halaga ng tao base sa kung ano ang mayroon sila, hindi yung kung sino nga ba talaga sila. And I think this is a perennial problem in our world where we base the value of other people on what they have and not on what or who they are on their being. Kaya po nakakalungkot na we make friends with people who are in position, who are in power, who are rich, who are educated. Then we tend to set aside those people who are poor, who appear to be nobody in our society, who are uneducated. At ito yung kultura at yung attitude natin na kumbaga gusto natin nakafocus tayo sa to have more, not on to be more. Kaya po, ang paalala ng ating pagdiriwang ngayong linggo ay i-focus natin yung attention natin sa mas mahalagang bagay. Well, hindi naman sinasabi ng ating Panginoon sa mga pagbasa ngayong linggo na masama ang maging mayaman, masama ang mag-ipon. Hindi yan ang punto ng Panginoon. In fact, material things are God's blessings mula yan sa Diyos. Kaya hindi ito masama. Ang masama ay yung maling attitude natin sa mga material na bagay. And so, the blessings, the material things that we receive from God become an avenue of us committing sins when these possessions begin to possess us. Kaya po ang turo ng ating mga pagbasa ngayong linggo ay yung tamang attitude natin sa mga material na bagay. And so our readings today present to us 3 considerations pagdating po sa mga material na bagay. Ang unang punto po natin, just 3 words. Ang unang punto ay vanity. Ito yung pinapaalala ni Kohelet sa ating unang pagbasa ngayon. When he says, vanity of vanities. Ito yung paulit-ulit na binanggit nitong teacher, nitong preacher na ito, whose name is Kohelet, in this book, kung saan everything that we do becomes meaningless without God. Ang ginamit na salita ni Kohelet ay vanity. In Hebrew, in the original text, it's heval. And it's not simply the heval na vapor or breath, but he says, heval hevalim, meaning merest breath, merest vapor, na kung saan pinapaalala sa atin ni Kohelet na ang lahat ng bagay sa mundo ay ephemeral, fleeting, temporary, maglalaho. Kaya wag tayong magtiwala sa mga bagay na ito na nakakaligtaan natin o ipinapalit natin ang eternal sa temporary, yung forever to ephemeral. And so, Kohelet, our first reading today, reminds us that ang lahat ng bagay ay pinahiram lamang sa atin ng Diyos at ang lahat ng ito ay mawawala, maglalaho. And so, let us not put our trust, our confidence into material things, because everything that that exists in this world will always come to an end. Pangalawa pong consideration, in our second reading today from the letter of St. Paul to the Colossians, ang word ay heaven. And so, he invites us to set our minds on what is above and not what is on earth. And so, St. Paul is reminding us of heavenly realities. Therefore, we are reminded that we are all made for heaven. We are all destined for heaven, that we are all destined to be with God forever in heaven in His kingdom. And so, St. Paul presents to us a very practical and very spiritual reminder that whatever we have received from God, all these blessings are meant for us to use them in such a way that hopefully as we use these things would prepare us for heaven, na gamitin natin ang mga bagay na ipinahawak, ipinagkatiwala ng Diyos sa atin para tayo ay makapasok sa kaharian ng Diyos. Makarating sa ating final destination in heaven to be with God forever. And so this is only possible when, according to St. Paul in our second reading today, when we get rid of all that is evil and we focus ourselves to what is spiritual. Heaven. Panghuli po, in our gospel reading today, we have the parable of the foolish rich, kung saan a person approached Jesus and asked Jesus to tell his brother to share to him his property or his riches. Then Jesus responded, who appointed me to become your judge or arbitrator? Then Jesus gives his teaching when he said, be on your guard and avoid every kind of greed, for even though you have many possessions, it is not that which gives you life. And then Jesus tells us this parable about the rich man who really became so rich that after working so hard and retiring probably, and so he planned his future after his retirement because he has so much earnings, ipon, and so he planned to imbak lahat, he planned to store everything, but then God tells him, you fool, this very night your life will be taken from you. Then tell me, who shall get all you have put aside? Ito'y parang usual na narinig natin kung saan nag-away-away mga pamilya dahil sa sobrang dami ng naiwan. Kaya po ang paalala po ng ating ebanghelyo ngayon, our third word is death. All of us will die, and when we die, we cannot bring anything that we have earned in this world. Wala tayong madadalang material na bagay sa mundong ito, sa langit, sa ating pagharap sa Diyos. And so, God, in our gospel reading today, tells us the reality that we will all die, no matter how rich, powerful, how educated we are, we will eventually die. Wala pong makakalusot dyan. And so, Jesus now reminds us that when we die and we cannot bring anything, and so He is actually reminding us, use what the Lord entrusted to us in sharing, in helping other people. Well, God calls the rich man fool not because he was rich, but because he forgot to be generous. He was so selfish. Kung maririnig natin yung mga salitang binitawan niya, puro about I, me, myself, and I. Yun lamang yung mahalaga, and so he forgot about other people. He forgot about sharing what He has to other people. And so, God is telling us, we have to use what we have so that at least these things that God entrusted to us would become meaningful, and our life becomes more meaningful when we share. Alam nyo, ang dapat nating gawin ay yung attitude natin ay gratitude. Sapagkat kapag yung attitude natin ay gratitude, that attitude will really help us to be generous. Generous in sharing our resources, our blessings to other people. Alam nyo, wala pa akong kilala na taong totoong nagpapasalamat sa Diyos na madamot, na hindi marunong magbigay. Ang taong marunong magpasalamat sa Diyos dahil kinikilala niyang pinagpala siya ng Diyos at alam niyang mamamatay siya at walang madadala sa langit, ay marunong magbahagi ng kanyang pagpapala sa kanyang kapwa-tao. My dear brothers and sisters, when we die, the Lord will not ask of how many monies do we have, how many houses do we have, how many expensive cars do we have, how many big buildings we have built, or how many awards we have received. Those are all not the concern of the Lord when we die. He will simply ask, what did we do with the things that He has entrusted with us. So sana gamitin natin yung mga pagpapalang ipinagkatiwala sa atin ng Diyos para makatulong tayo sa iba. Sapagkat kapag tayo namatay, wala naman tayong madadala, kundi yung mga kabutihan sa paggamit natin sa mga pagpapalang ipinagkaloob sa atin ng Diyos. Yan ang ating magiging ladder palapit sa Diyos. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, this Sunday, the Lord is inviting us to reorient our attention, our focus to what is eternal, to what is more important to the Lord, not to the world. At sana yan po yung ating maging lesson sa araw na ito. Kung nagustuhan mo ang video na ito, huwag kalimutang mag-like, i-share at mag-subscribe sa Litao Facebook page and YouTube channel. Muli isang pinagpalang araw sa inyong lahat.